Welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch, where in the last episode we made it through a story that is oh so familiar to probably whoever watches this video, and is somewhat familiar to me. Escapism gone too far. Kind of. Escapism gone too far. And in this case, gone beyond the point of death. Yes, this is a heavy game. Can I not get up there? No, I guess not. Oh, maybe I need to go through his room somehow. I mean, there was a big door with exit on it, so I guess that would make sense. Yeah, it's a heavy story. Just all of this
On
game.
my way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
So, is either Edith's room or Dawn's room? The mother's room.
Stayed.
Really? After all?
But I understand why we left.
Edith and Mom.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
So many things ready for packing. Stacks of missing posters meant 90th birthday. Only 3 of them left. Dawn Finch. Goodness. It's all ready to be packed up, and
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
what?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
That last night.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
I always say be careful with medicine because, well, there is a reason you're not supposed to pair it with a lot of
The
things.
power had been
but
shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
The library is bigger than I thought at
The
first.
thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
This isn't the type of woman who would go to a nursing home. History of the Finches.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Spring
It
tide.
was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
God, you can't see anything.
I started seeing things.
The hunting story. Is this going to be part of every story?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Who hasn't done this as
We
a
both tried to make the
child?
best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.